Here with some great recommendations to add to your fall reading list is Melanie Knoben from the Page and Pine bookstore in Puyallup. Welcome to New Day. I love reading. I have my Kelly's Book Club, but before we get to your picks, please tell me about the shop.
Yeah, so we are relatively new. We opened in June in downtown Puyallup, and we've had such great success and feedback with the community, and they've been so kind and supportive, and it's just been wonderful. And we're a general bookstore down there. We carry pretty much anything.
So people can pop in and ask for your recommendations?
Absolutely. I love giving recommendations, and so that's one of my favorite things about the job as a lead bookseller is I can kind of see what people like and recommend them something maybe they wouldn't try normally.
I know. That's always my biggest thing when someone gives me like a new genre or something to go after. I'm like, I won't like it, and then you love it. So I want to get right to the books today because you have some recommendations. We're starting with Mourner for Hire by Caitlin Moss. What can you tell me about this one?
Yeah, so this is Caitlin Moss's most recent book, and this is a woman is a mourner for hire. So she talks to the people that are going to be dying or dying soon, and she comes to their funeral, and so she connects with the man at his mother's funeral, and it's their kind of romance and twists and turns. Maybe there's ghosts, maybe there's not.
A spooky choice for right now.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, Caitlin Moss, I haven't heard of her. Like it. Next up, The Autumn Leaf Bookshop. Kay Michaels is the author.
This is actually Kay Michaels' debut. It's a fantasy romance.
Love a fantasy romance.
We have a summer-loving girl who travels to help her grandmother and to a fall town. And there's mystical creatures, maybe a cute little dragon that loves books, and maybe a love interest.
Oh, okay. With all these books that you're showing me today, too, do you have like ratings for them as well, like out of 5-star? How does that work?
Yeah, so we do out of 5, or I personally do out of like a 5 rating. And so these are all some of my top reads for the fall that I would recommend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So top, we like it. Okay, moving right along, The Buffalo Hunter by Stephen Graham Jones is next. What's this one about?
This one is actually my favorite book this year that I have read.
Bold, okay, I'm adding this.
Yeah, so it's a historical horror set in 1912. And he is a Lutheran pastor. You find his diary, and maybe there's a vampire involved and some revenge behind the scenes. So.
Oh wow, that's a tease. So this is your top book of
my
2025.
Yes, yeah. I wanted to scream when I finished reading it.
Does the ending tie it in a nice bow, or are you left wondering?
Yes, the revenge that happens, and you want that to happen.
Oh gosh, okay, I might have to steal that one then. The Possession. What's this one about?
Yeah, The Possession of Alba Diaz. This is another historical horror set in the 1700s, and it's a silver mine. She maybe is feeling a little weird. There's is she possessed? Is she not possessed? Another love interest. Isabel Cañas writes really good romantic-y horror, and you find out that maybe there's something a little weird going on with the mines that her betrothed owns.
Okay, gosh, these are very good fall, like spooky picks.
Yes.
The next one is Big Book of Washington Ghost Stories. What's this one about?
This one is tons and tons of ghost stories of cities based in Washington. And there's Tacoma, Seattle, Ballard, any kind of city that you would hear a ghost story in. They're all listed in that, and they go into good detail and history about the weird stuff that's happened in our state, and if things are haunted.
History buffs, I kind of like that. That's interesting. With that book too, is that something that you can read at night, or are you pretty freaked out?
You might want to have the lights on, maybe. Yeah, you definitely don't want to read with the flashlight under the covers, although that would be cool.
It's one of those. Okay. Savvy Summers and the Sweet Potato Crimes. What's this one about?
This one's a cozy mystery set in a soul food cafe in Chicago. And there is a local womanizer that dies, and maybe it was the sweet potato pie. And so Savvy Summers quickly becomes a suspect for the murder and subsequent murders.
Oh, I love a mystery and a murder story. Yeah. Oh, okay. And then we're ending too with a children's book, right? So the last one, A Fall Day for Bear by Bonnie Becker. What's this one about?
Yeah, it's about, change is hard, makes us sad sometimes, but our friends and humor can kind of help us realize that change is okay, and we don't have to be stuck in our ways.
Oh, so fun. So you have so much going on at this new shop. Author events, what can you tell me about that and just other events coming up?
Yeah, we have had author events. You know, we only opened in June, so we've had several since then. We actually have one this weekend with Lexi LaFleur Brown. That's really exciting. We've had kids authors. We've actually had both Caitlin Moss and Kay Michaels at our shop. And so that's like something we're planning to continue to do. The community's really excited for anything that we can kind of bring to the shop.
Definitely. And we were talking because I love my book club. It's so fun to see everyone read our book. You guys have a book club. How do you go about picking the next book?
Yeah, so the next book for October is We Used to Live Here by Marcus Cleaver. And that is one of my all-time favorite horrors. So fitting again for October, I'm reading something, a little cosmic horror, haunted house, unreliable narrator. So kind of something to fit the season. For September, we read a fall romance. And so that was really nice. It was set in 1997, very nostalgic.
Oh, so fun. Thank you so much for being here and bringing your top picks. This is going to help me pick maybe potentially my next book club. So I really appreciate it.
Thank you.